Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, to another Elder Scrolls Legends video. The Madhouse collection is out, and for me a reason to post a few new decks. So the Stoneshard Orc here, you're seeing in the starting hand, is a new card that is 3 Magicka, 2 1 stats, and summon deal 1 damage to an enemy creature for each friendly Orc. Currently it's 0 damage, of course, because we don't have any Orcs on the board. So we are playing a Orc Warrior deck. Definitely still not one of the top tier decks. Oh, got it again. But let's try and see how the deck performs nowadays with the new Stoneshard Orc. We're up against the Mage, and we'll start then with the Kingpin, which will get buffed whenever we summon another Orc. Then the Kingpin is getting +1/+1. So we can play the Kingpin on 2, then the Stoneshard Orc on 3. That one will deal 2 damage then. Ooh, and another Kingpin. Okay, let's drop him here. If we need to play another Kingpin because that one is getting killed, we can buff that directly with a Steel Scimitar. That one would be a 3/3. There's a Camelot Sentinel. And in that case I really want to drop the second Kingpin instead of the Stoneshard Orc. We are buffing the first one here. We will give it the weapon, that's a 4/4 then. And we can take out the Camelot Sentinel. We'll have 2 Kingpins on the board. They are getting stronger next turn as well, because we're either dropping the Butcher or the Orc, the Stoneshard Orc. That would deal then 3 damage. If we play the Stoneshard Orc, we also have the option to play the Steel Scimitar. Let's play him. We are killing the Broomer. And let's see if we buff the Kingpin here with the Steel Scimitar. That one might go down to a Piercing Javelin. So it might be more wisely to just keep the Steel Scimitar for now. Let's just set him for 5 here. If we see the Piercing Javelin next turn, there is a lower chance that he has another one, and we will drop the Butcher and the Steel Scimitar. It's a Piercing Javelin, as expected. Orc Clan Captain, that would help us to push 1 more damage. But the Butcher is a stronger creature, we are pushing that on the board. That's a 6/5. Steel Scimitar is buffing the Stoneshard Orc, that's 4/3. So he's down to 21. The real problem with the Orc deck currently is that the card draw is too low. And if you're running out of cards, you have a hard time to push the remaining damage into the face. Breaching Conjurer. Ooh, great. The Earthbone Spinner, which is really strong here. So we can get rid of the Breton. He's not getting any sort of ward. We will drop the Orc Clan Captain as well. Pushing then 12 damage, and there is already the complete. Not even finished here. Game 2. And that time we are facing an Assassin. Starting hand is not that hot. By the way, Burn and Pillage was also nerfed in the latest patch. It is now costing 5 Magicka, and you're dealing 1 damage to all enemy creatures, but only in 1 lane for each destroyed enemy rune. Before that, the card costed 6, and you are dealing the damage to all minions. So on both lanes. Definitely replacing all cards here. I also want to have the Graystone Ravager normally in a Prophecy, in a rune. So no 1-drop, but we're getting 2 Battlerage Orcs, and we will play the Defender. Nothing for an early buff here, no Kingpin. And there's a Dark Rift, so that one is an aggressive Assassin deck. Let's go for the Defender. Pop that on the right. We can then either play the Battlerage Orc or the Stoneshard Orc. Let's just do the Steel Scimitar, of course. He is not playing anything, which means we will just go for the Fates here with the Battlerage Orc. Gives us the opportunity to play another one next turn with a Steel Scimitar or Steel Scimitar and Stoneshard Orc if we need 3 damage on a minion. He is dropping Shrieking Harpy. Alright, not a problem. We also got the Sheathstained Banner. So a little buff here. The Harpy is currently not able to kill anything. So Sheathstained Banner, sorry. That might be good. Let's also increase the stance here. We have a 3-8. Getting the first card. No prophecy for him. And more stuff is coming. Giant is a bit too slow here, so he's definitely activating the Dark Rift before we can drop the Giant.
Shall we begin?
Crystal Tower Crafter. Lesser Ward. Who is using the Lesser Ward on the Harpy? Another Lesser Ward, okay. So let's kill the Harpy here, and we are buffing the Defender. So another 4 in his face. Down to 20. He will get his strong minion next turn, because the Dark Rift is then fulfilled. Well, as a 7-5, we're getting the Graystone Ravager. Just drop it on the right. Cliff Racer. Oh, and that means that we can use the Stoneshard Orc here to easily take out the Crystal Tower Crafter without losing anything. It's also only a 2-1, we will drop that on the left, and the Battlerage Orc will come on the right for more face damage.
You get one shot, make it good.
So let's go. That's 4 on the face, that's another 2 on the face. There comes a prophecy. If it's a fighter guild too good, we can just run with the Battlerage Orc and do that. Still pushing 2 damage then. There's a lightning bolt. So we're still pushing 4 damage. Down to 10. No prophecy this time. And next turn we can play the Giant. And he is most likely trading here, because if he's hitting the face, he might be in danger of dying next turn. If he's dropping a guard, we can just do the Giant, no problem there. There's a Cliff Racer and a Lesser Ward. So Cliff Racer, I don't want to give him Cliff Racer back. Might be good to just drop the Gatekeeper and the Marauder. And keeping the Giant for now, so we can push 6 damage, he's down to 4. Then if he's hitting us one time on a rune and we're getting a prophecy, we should win the game.
Close ranks, let nothing through.
Also the Cliff Racer needs to run into the Morkul Gatekeeper here.
Gore and glory. Let me out.
So down to 4. Marauder is also coming. And now I'm curious what he will do. Because that is a real strong board here. And besides the Morkul Gatekeeper, he currently can't kill anything. Plus, of course, we have the option to drop the Giant still, in fact.
My fight is
Oh,
done.
has another concede. Deck is really doing its work. We are trying again, and this time facing a scout. We're going first. We are keeping the Orc Clan Captain. And let's replay the other 2 cards. Founding. Militant Chieftain and the Burned Pillage. That's really not great for the beginning. A little buff here and there would be better. But he's probably playing Ram Scout. Oh, that might be tough. Windkeep Spell Thought for him for the start. We will start here with the Graystone.
This should be good.
My sword hand
Run his career, no problem. Of course we will drop the Steel Scimitar and the Orc Clan Captain. Really everything is fine.
We stand united.
Question is if he has a finish off and can kill that. Otherwise we have a nice damage dealer for the next turn. Which would help us to increase the value of the Burden Pillage. Currently that is only dealing 0 damage.
They cannot hope to outwit.
Hey, it is a Houseking's man. We will drop the Defender. And unfortunately we are not getting... another 2-drop. So if we drop the Battlerage Orc, that one is dying to the Houseking's man. So the Defender is in my opinion better.
Come at me.
But let's hit him. 4-9. Not getting a rune there. We will drop the Defender, so he's not getting a Prophecy. He's getting a rune, of course. With the Chieftain, we could increase the stats of the Orcs. +1 +1 to every Orc. But we're not getting a card currently out of the discard pile. Now we are getting one.
If I fall, the Hist will reclaim me.
Can even get a few more. Not so sure if we want to do that now. Probably we are just dropping the Kingpin and the Battlerage Orc and then the Chieftain next turn.
Bollock. Come at me. Come on, then. Entertain. I'm ready for anything.
I want to keep the Orc Clan Captain on the board, that's why we are trading. Get the Giant, alright. Down to 21. Horn Hist Mage is coming. And that one is really wonderful. So if we play the Chieftain, the Kingpin would be a 5-4 and we could clear the Thorn Hist Mage, means we are still keeping the Orc Clan Captain, but we would lose the Kingpin then. If we drop the Stoneshard Orc, we will keep the Kingpin if we trade with the Orc Clan Captain. That might be not that of a strong move. Not sure right now. We might get the Kingpin back with the... No, we're not getting that. We are getting the effect first. What can we get here? Defender, Ravager and the Battlerage Orc. Let's go for the Orc. Deal 3 damage. Kill that and fall on the face. And let's pass here. Another Thorn Hist Mage. And a Fighter Skills Recruit. Look at that. And we got another Stoneshard Orc. Let's see, if we play the Orc and the Butcher, the Kingpin would be a 5-5. And we can kill the Fighter's Guild Recruit, so that is really good. It also allows us to push another 2 in his face, or the Burn and Pillage will now deal 2 damage. currently there are 15 damage on the board. If we drop the Chieftain, definitely have enough to kill the enemy next turn. But he still has some huge minions there, like Red Brahmin.
Confound you!
5 defender. Let's drop the Chieftain. He should still buff the minions, right? They're still orcs, yeah. So that's 7 in his face.
Blood and honor.
Burn and Pillage now dealing 3 damage. And I also like to drop the defender. Let's see. He will trade here into 1. Not so great. We can use the defender here. So he's not hitting the butcher and he can't use a leaf lurker then on that. Gives us still the opportunity to hit him for 7.
What have we here?
Keeps still too good. Needs to draw another card. Really doesn't look too good for him.
Surrender or die.
Mummify, okay. That is helping him. So right now we have 7, 10, 12 damage. So it's still enough.
The forest is mine.
And we still have the Orc Clan Captain. So, Orc Clan Captain on that side. That means we have 7, 12. If we're not able to kill him here, we will just play the Burn and Pillage. But let's see what we can do here. There comes the property right there from the start. If it is a guard, we can just use the giant. It is a mummify. That will help you. That will definitely help you.
Tuskless runt.
Okay, we're going for the butcher here instead of the burn and pillage. On the left he can only trade into 1 minion. On the right he can trade the mummies away, so we still have 1 butcher and 1 minion on the left.
Surrender or die.
If he's dropping guard here, we can use the giant to get it back in the hand. We can clear his side with the burn and pillage. So what are you giving me here? The witch. Alright. So there is a guard now, which is not a problem of course. And it looks like he can't kill the butcher. So that's 6 points for the face, and that is 1 point for the face, that is 7. We also have the artisan now that can buff the butcher up to 7.
My scales move in
And he's
shadow.
going for the face.
They cannot hope to outwit me.
Skinsman. Yeah, that's not a problem. Giant artisan, that's 10 magicka. Let's go.
This stake will be mine.
Ah, that is mean. So that will help you. And that will help us. That is 8, 9. Alright, we have enough. Burn and pillaging the right side. Morkul Gatekeeper.
Let nothing through.
And the... No! That's 1 off. Ah, damn it.
Tuskless runt. The longer the odds.
Thought the artisan cost 2. Damn you. Oh, 1 off. But we're getting there, definitely.
Your Thorm is no match for mine.
Oh, we're not getting there. Oder Wing. That little sneaky. That is really mean. So if we just drop the giant, we could give him the Other Wing back in the hand. And the Artisan can buff the giant, so that has then 5 life. And the Other Wing is not killing that. But still, that was really mean.
Try this on for size.
Other option would be to play the Chieftain and just hope for the charge minions. Oh, that's a long shot. There are too many minions in the graveyard here. And there's a concede. Finally. Was a tough battle. So, what did we learn today? I would say that the Orc Warrior is kinda good. And the Stoneshard Orc is a real good card, helping the Orc Warrior a lot. And increasing the strength here definitely. So try the deck out if you want to have some new fun with Orc Warrior, and I definitely can recommend that. So if you have enjoyed the video, like always, leave a like and subscribe to the channel to get notified when I upload more content. Thank you all for watching and have a good night. Bye bye.